So today I talked with MU Assistant Extension Professor Andrew Zumwalt about what this all means for you and me. He specializes in financial planning. Here's what he had to say.
Andrew, thank you so much for joining us today. My first question for you, can you kind of describe really the roller coaster ride that we've seen the stock market go on and where it stands today?
I think a roller coaster is a great analogy. We peaked about mid-February, and then we hit a bottom in about mid-March. And the percent difference is about 35% is when we fell from peak to trough. Right now, we're about 20 to 25% from that peak. And so it has been quite a ride. We've had many movements greater than 5% up or down each day, and that's just not typical.
So for someone who doesn't watch the markets every day, what should they be paying attention to?
I think not watching the markets is a great thing. It's pretty stressful to watch it go up and down by more than these 5 percentage points each day. Markets collectively reflect how people think about the future. And so I think a positive aspect is, we're trying to figure out really what is the virus doing. We're gathering data, we're analyzing it, and the markets are kind of stabilizing as we determine really what the impact is going to be on the economy.
Let's talk now about our investments, our retirement. Should we be leaving that alone, or should we be doing anything with it right now?
I think it's a great idea that if you don't have a planned decision for this moment, then now is probably not the time to make any large changes. There's kind of three options on the table. One is if you want to add risk and you're willing to kind of look for a longer time horizon, maybe add equities or stocks or other risky investments. If you're kind of content with the risk level you have, maybe you do a little bit of rebalancing, some other small moves. But if you're kind of worried about the risk that you're invested in right now, maybe talk to a professional or another person who can kind of help you strategize. And maybe you don't make a change to your investments, but you change maybe your planned spending.
Okay, my last question for you, Andrew, is when can we expect things to rebound for the stock market?
It's really interesting. The Wall Street Journal columnist had a great phrase. We're in a medically induced coma in our economy right now. And so until we figure out the virus and our response and how we, kind of get back to normal, it's hard to say when things are going to improve. But once we do figure out a vaccine or a working antiviral, I think you'll see the stock market rebound pretty heavily.
Okay, Andrew, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.